heard a creator say that the beginning of a video is the hardest. And it's so true. Intros are really hard. But I guess I'll just get right to it and introduce myself. I'm Anna, and what this video is about, making gifts for pets. When you give a gift to someone and it's for their pet, it's so much more precious to them than if it was a gift for themselves. Pets are precious. I just don't have any. But my siblings have dogs. My sister has one and my brother has two. And I think they need matching personalized bandana collars. Now don't worry, the dogs aren't the only ones getting presents. I'm not gonna leave out the cats, so keep watching. My pattern is super simple. And I need two sizes, a large and a small. For the large size, take a 12 by 12 scrapbook sheet of paper, fold in half, and cut. That's it. For the small size, you'll need a standard 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. With a ruler, measure 8.5 inches on the long side and make a mark. Now with that same ruler, draw a line from your mark to the corner. Cut out the triangle you just made. And this is the small size. These are the patterns, simple triangles. The materials you need are also simple. Remember, sewing and I aren't friends, so I need to keep it simple. I bought collars, a pattern fabric, and a plain fabric. This white fabric is thin and I'm worried it'll look too sheer, so I also have fusible interfacing. Again, bought with my Walmart grocery order. I love shopping online, but the interfacing is completely optional, and if your material's thick enough, you totally won't need it. Using my templates, I cut out the material. Two things. I cut the small bandana a little larger than my template because on my trial run, I thought it would be too small for Bailey, even though she is just a little pup. And yes, I'm cutting on a cutting board because I only have a small cutting mat. Another online shopping excuse. And I made sure to cut the interfacing smaller just to leave room for the sewing allowance. Before I can start sewing, I need to iron all my pieces and iron on the fusible interfacing. Step 1. Sew the long sides of the fabric triangles together, good sides facing each other. Step 2. Give your seam a quick press. Then fold the seam corners in. The amount you fold depends on the size of your collar. This is the small size and I'm folding in 1.5 inches. For the large size, my fold will be 2 inches. Pin and sew. Step 3, cut off the excess. Step 4, fold the good sides together. And sew only the 2 remaining sides. Remember not to sew close the openings we just made. Pull the bandana right side out through the side opening and iron flat. All 3 bandanas are done. I survived sewing, just barely though. It was a close call. And now on to personalization. Not only do I want to personalize each bandana, I want to make them double-sided. I have each name typed out in cute font for the plain white fabric And I'm going to add a paw to the printed side. A couple of weeks ago, I made an HTV Basics video, so check that out if you're new to heat transferring vinyl. I think the paw will look cute centered here. And I like the look of the name here along the side. Let's make these bandanas super cute. Didn't these turn out awesome? Almost as awesome as you giving this video a like and hitting that subscribe button. Now all I have to do is add the collars. I hope the cousins don't mind matching. I remember thinking it's so cool to match with my cousins. Shout out to you, Stella and Anita. Now that the dog gifts are done, it's time to move on to those who rule the internet, cats. Did you know cats get treats? Okay, don't look at me like that. I only ever had outdoor cats and they brought me treats. Dead mice, snakes, But Dana told me cats get treats. And Dana is two things for sure. She's one of the funniest people I know and she's a cat expert. And by expert, I mean she owns more than one cat. So let's see what I have up here on Cricut Design Space. It's a cat silhouette. I am cutting it out on printable vinyl. It's the first time I've ever used this, so it's either gonna turn out really amazing or be a total hot mess. Let's get cutting. I have a jar, and I have a cat silhouette. So let's make a cat treat container. Ah, my prized possession, the spray tent. If you spray paint and you don't have one of these, seriously, I'll leave it linked in the description below. I sprayed the jar flat white. You'll have much better results with multiple thin coats over one heavy coat. The first coat will be blotchy, totally okay. Wait a couple minutes, spray again. Repeat until it's completely covered. I think I did about 4 coats. While the paint dries, I'm turning my attention to the lid. The lid has a few rough spots, so I'm giving it a quick sand. Now I'm attempting to find the middle. Does anyone have any tips on finding the middle of a circle? Time to drill my pilot hole. Check out all these bits. Totally foreshadowing. Yep, not big enough. I do this a couple more times and even pull out more bits, like that's the issue. Finally, the right size. So I sand off my markings and insert the screw, which is too short. Eventually, I find the right size screw and I attach my cute knob. And this is so adorable. Because
because I have sanded the lid, I removed all of the original finish. So I'm resealing it with mineral oil. This is food safe because it's the same product used on cutting boards and butcher's blocks. Look how well it rehydrates the wood. Now I wait for everything to dry before I can pull it all together. Paint has dried, and I've even applied 2 coats of this clear matte sealer. Now comes the part that I said might turn into a hot mess. I'm going to remove the cat silhouette, the part that I cut out with the vinyl. Now I'm hoping for crisp, clean lines and no tearing of the paint. And I don't want to scratch the glass with my weeding tools. So deep breath, fingers crossed, and hoping for the best. It's turning out. Look how cute. So now when you put treats in it, you'll see how many treats you still have for your very hungry cat. Okay, now let's put on the lid. Oh, this is just so cute. And it didn't turn into a hot mess. So we have the cat gift done, the dog gifts done. All I have to do is go give the gifts. So I'm gonna have to go find some puppies and some cats. I did take a little risk by using an untested material, but I'm thrilled with how it turned out. I'm also thrilled when you give our videos a like, or leave me a comment, or hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with another project.
Chubs or what? The cheeks. Oh, chubby. It's my baby fat, you know. I don't have pets, but I shed like one. Gosh. When you give someone a gift for their pet, it's more pet. No. I have to start again. I just say the weirdest things. I was gonna say something. Oh, what was I gonna say?